Good evening, you're very welcome to Nationwide. We are in County Kerry. Now, many rural communities have been looking at new ways to bring more visitors to their area, and the runaway success of Mayo's Greenway has encouraged groups to look at cycling and walking routes. I'm here in Tralee at the first stage of a new route that's planned between Tralee and Fenit. This is actually part of the old Tralee to Fenit railway line. Now, the line closed in 1977, but because there was no building on the line, it's perfect for a walking and cycling route. And I'm off now to meet residents at the Fenit end. Once the railways extended to the very peripheries of the country: West Cork, West Clare, Donegal and West Kerry. But one by one they were closed down in the 1960s and 70s. Now all that's left is a hint of what existed before. David Slattery is part of a group in Fenit that's looking forward to cyclists and walkers using the 12-kilometre railway corridor that links Fenit with Tralee.
This now here is Tralee Bay, and at the far side you have the Dingle Peninsula, and that peak there is called Cathal. That's where Cú Chulainn, in days of old, had a castle.
Is that right?
Oh yes, he was a very smart man. But he took one step too far. He ran away with the king's wife.
Okay.
Fenit being such a wonderful place, and two very nice little villages in between, they will certainly benefit from it as well, and right into the heart of Tralee. And there's there are big schools in there too, and all the school children could. And the walkway passes by the biggest of them, the Mercy Mount Hawk.
So all could avail of it?
All could avail of it. But we don't even have room for footpaths in the village of Fenit, because there's a lot of traffic, etc. And this public way is really just lying idle, doing nobody any good.
So this could become a space where people could move around with ease safely?
Oh yes, and there's plenty of it there. And it is very accessible, as you can see. It's right alongside the public road, so it isn't as if it's a way off in the distance. And this is the way right the whole way into Tralee. It is quite close to the sea, quite close to the road, and it is very accessible.
Kerry County Council has already begun work at the Tralee end from the railway station heading west, but there are still some issues to be sorted out with local landowners.
Well, there are a number of issues that still need to be worked out. There are a lot of properties that are, I suppose, adjacent to the line. So there are, I suppose, a number of individuals that need to be spoken to, and those, I suppose, objections need to be overcome. And do you think there's a willingness on behalf of all parties to work together? I think so. I think everybody can see the benefits of the walkway. I think people that, that have issues with it, solutions can be found. Like if we look at the Greenway in Mayo, there were issues and they were overcome.
I think it'll bring a new life to the area, and I think it has many possibilities for us in terms of there's the benefits to the local people themselves, and there's also the tourism spin-off. The local people will benefit in having an amenity that we'll be able to use. We'll be able to walk safely without engaging with traffic. We have an issue with poor footpaths in the village. We have several small villages along the route. It will give us an opportunity to link in with them, create the possibility we could have a walking festival. There's 1,000 things that could happen. I imagine this place here where we will have to have facilities for parking bikes. We have a blue flag beach here. People can bring their swimming gear with them. There's a lovely playground here. So there's a lot of things to do, and a lot of what we do here is centered around families. If we don't do anything to the line, and it'll continue to grow weeds. This is our chance to say, let's turn this into something that's going to bring life back to the area and give us something to really get excited about.